All right, so we're here in my backyard. This is the same location that we built a winter survival shelter that was just basically out of this tree stump here, tarp, some poles that we cut down, and lots of snow. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. Basically what's been going on is for the last week really, it's been raining almost nonstop. So the ground cover is just completely soaked. It's like a sponge right now. And this is the case for most places in South Central Alaska. Primarily in South Central in the fall time, it is just wet. It's always raining. It's not a super hard rain, but it's a consistent rain. What it does is it just soaks up everything. So we're gonna see if we can build a simple shelter tonight using just what we have on hand. I got a saw and I got an axe, hand saw that is, and an axe. And that's the only tools that we're gonna be using. There's a moose. You can't see him, but there's a moose back there. I could hear him. I say him, it's most likely a she. When I'm making this shelter, I'm trying to figure out what items and what materials I can use. I got a lot of these dead trees just laying around. I'm thinking about doing a faux log cabin and just stacking them up for a wall on one side and maybe a second wall, and we'll just have an open front and I'll lay the roof timbers over. But I gotta kind of figure it out. These are all, well, most of them look like probably alders, some willows, and when alders die, they trap all the moisture inside and they're just super wet. They look like they're whole logs, they're usually just completely frozen. Or sorry, completely rotten. I have another log right here, which is a halfway decent spruce log. It's been laying on the ground for a couple of years, so. good indication of exactly how rotten this is. I just chewed through it like it was nothing, because it probably is almost nothing. It's too far gone. All right, so we got a thick layer Got a thick layer of these ferns now. Since nothing's tied on, problem I'm facing is that this is sliding down. So I'm gonna get a bigger log and set it right on top. Just use the weight of it to hold it down. And then I need to also make a brace where it's going down that way.
These are my rocks. Oh, one fell. This is my green rock. It's smooth. This is my pink rock. Smooth too. What do you think? Should we make a sea in there? I'm gonna make a sea in there, okay? That's only raining.
All right, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be a little tight tonight, but I think I can sleep in an angle and I'll be out of the wind. I'll be out of the rain. Hopefully get some bedding or something to keep it from getting so soaked. Right now I'm already wet. We got a bunch of rocks here from the last time I built a fire.
Yeah.
Mike tried to build a fire pit more towards our feet so that it'll reflect the heat up into here. But I don't want to have it too close, obviously.
How can we make a fire with rocks?
Fire pit.
Fire pit, how?
We just put the rocks in a circle
Then what?
and then build a fire out of wood.
Put wood on it?
Yep. All right, so it's what time is it now? It's 9:30. Sun is setting or has set. We're gonna get our shelter ready so that we can go to sleep. We grabbed some of our stuff out of the house. We got some sleeping pads to stay off this wet ground. I'm only gonna be sleeping with a couple wool blankets. Rayleigh's got a nice warm. She's got a nice warm sleeping bag. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, kick your shoes off.
That good?
Here you go.
Dad, I can't find my fruit snacks.
Can't find them?
I can't find them.
Yeah, so I think the shelter's pretty good, really. The ferns are working pretty well, I think. It's not raining. Shouldn't. The mosquitoes shouldn't be a problem tonight either, just because it's the end of summer. It's April 25th or 26th, and they're about done for the season, which is nice. The only problem is that I built a fire. This fire right here, it's way too hot. It's way too hot. So I had to put out the fire. I spread it and using the smoke from the logs to kind of smoke out any remaining mosquitoes. But I think it's going to be pretty comfortable. My wool blanket's terribly itchy. But if I have to, I brought a little sleeping bag for me. If I need to, I'll use that instead. I have one good wool blanket and one cheap one. That cheap one, I can tell that it's a cheap one. So, yeah. It's really, without this fire, I'd be very comfortable. But it's, the fire's making me way too hot. And I think I hear my girl coming back with her fruit snacks. Did you get some fruit snacks?
Yeah, I got two of them.
Cool. You gonna get in?
Yeah.
All right.
I've got some flip-flops. I'm stepping out. I got them off me. My flip-flops are right there.
Okay.
We made them so they don't get in the rain.
It shouldn't rain tonight.
It will. Probably.
Well, I hope not, because there's a big hole in the roof.
Why didn't you put any leaves there? Ow!
Yeah. What?
I think
Well,
that's
let me have that flashlight. We don't want to lose it. How about we find a designated flashlight holder? What do you think, hon?
good.
Getting cold?
Yeah.
Is your fruit snack?
Can you open this?
Yeah. All right. We say good night.
Good night.
All right. we're gonna go to bed. See you in the morning. Good morning. Wasn't a terrible night's sleep. Shelter was good. It was nice and cozy, kept me out of the wind. It was get a little chilly last night with just the wool blankets, and I could have wrapped up with them. I was just sleeping with one, sleeping on top of the other, and I could have wrapped up with both of them and been warm, but I decided just to get the sleeping bag so I'd fall asleep. But now I think we're gonna get up and get Rayleigh, get her inside. But yeah, it's comfortable, really. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone.